John had always dreamed of starting his own business. From a young age, he was fascinated by the idea of creating something from scratch and watching it grow. He had big ideas and a passion for innovation. His mind was constantly buzzing with new concepts and strategies. He took the leap and poured his heart and soul into his first venture, an online clothing store. Every detail, from the website design to the product selection, was meticulously planned. He believed in his vision and worked tirelessly to bring it to life. Late nights and early mornings became his routine as he chased his dream. The initial response was underwhelming. Despite his efforts, the website traffic was low, and the sales were almost non-existent. Sales were slow, and his marketing efforts seemed to fall flat. He tried different strategies, but nothing seemed to work. Doubt crept in, whispering that he wasn't cut out for this. The confidence he once had began to waver. The weight of his failure pressed down on him. John questioned everything. He wondered if he had been too naive, or if he had missed something crucial. Had he made the wrong decision? The uncertainty gnawed at him, making him second-guess every choice he had made. Was he not good enough? The self-doubt was paralyzing, making it hard for him to see a way forward. The dream he had nurtured for so long seemed to slip away. The vision of success he had once held so clearly was now clouded by failure. The experience left him disheartened and uncertain about his future. He felt lost, unsure of what steps to take next. John needed to regroup, find a stable job, and rethink his path. He knew he couldn't give up on his dreams entirely, but he needed time to rebuild his confidence and plan his next move. John took a job at a bustling coffee shop. It was a place filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the constant hum of conversations. The environment was lively, yet it provided John with a unique perspective on the daily grind. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills and gave him time to think. The repetitive tasks allowed his mind to wander, and he often found himself contemplating ways to improve the coffee shop experience. As he interacted with customers day after day, he began to notice small inefficiencies that affected their experience. He saw the frustration on their faces when things didn't go smoothly. The ordering process was often clunky, leading to long wait times. Customers would stand in line, growing more impatient with each passing minute. Customers fumbled with cash or struggled to find their loyalty cards. The inefficiencies were clear, and John knew there had to be a solution. John realized there had to be a better way. He started to brainstorm ideas, thinking about how technology could simplify the process. He started jotting down ideas during his breaks. Each note was a step closer to a potential solution. He envisioned a mobile app that would streamline the entire coffee shop experience. The app would allow customers to order and pay ahead, making the process seamless. Customers could order and pay ahead of time, eliminating wait times. They could simply walk in, pick up their coffee and go. His entrepreneurial spirit, once dampened by failure, began to flicker back to life. The idea of creating something new and impactful reignited his passion. Could this be his second chance? John felt a renewed sense of purpose and hope. He was ready to take the leap and turn his vision into reality. John poured his energy into developing his app idea. He spent his evenings learning basic coding and designing the user interface. He wanted it to be simple, intuitive, and user-friendly. He approached the coffee shop owner with his concept, proposing a trial run. The owner, impressed by John's enthusiasm and initiative, agreed to give it a shot. The app was an instant hit among the coffee shop's regulars. They loved the convenience and efficiency it offered. Word of mouth spread quickly, and soon new customers were flocking to try the app. John was ecstatic. He had taken a failure and turned it into an opportunity. His app, born from observation and a desire to improve things, was making a real difference. Inspired by the success of his app at the coffee shop, John made a bold decision. He had always dreamed of creating something impactful, and now, with the initial success, he felt it was the right time to take a leap of faith. He decided to quit his job and dedicate himself fully to developing and expanding his app. It wasn't an easy choice. Leaving behind the security of a steady paycheck and the familiarity of his daily routine was daunting. He knew it was a risk, but he was driven by a newfound confidence and the belief that he was onto something special. The support from his friends and family bolstered his resolve, making him even more determined to succeed. He had faced failure before, learned from it, and come back stronger. Each setback had taught him valuable lessons, shaping him into a more resilient and resourceful individual. John rented a small office space and assembled a small team of talented developers. He carefully selected individuals who shared his vision and passion, knowing that a strong team was crucial for the app's success. He refined the app, adding new features and functionalities based on feedback from users. Every piece of feedback was a stepping stone, guiding him towards creating a more user-friendly and efficient product. He worked tirelessly, fueled by passion and the desire to see his vision come to life. Late nights and early mornings became the norm, but the progress he saw kept him motivated. The road ahead was uncertain, but John was determined to turn his app into a global success. He meticulously planned each step, always keeping the bigger picture in mind. He was no longer afraid of failure. Instead, he embraced it as a part of the journey, understanding that each failure brought him closer to success. He saw it as a stepping stone, a necessary part of the journey to success. With every obstacle he overcame, his confidence grew and his vision became clearer. John was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that his determination and hard work would eventually pay